number 1. This is, of course, though, a best of 3, and we're about to start the countdown onto Akelon Way. So let's hop into the game and see what transpires. And we're loading into Akelon Wastes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, of course, the World Championship Series Challenger Division Qualifier in the Europe region. Currently, we have spawning in the bottom right position as the Red Protoss representing Western Wolves. He's currently 1 game up. Can he close out the series 2-0? It is none other than Daisy. And his opponent in the top left position, representing Copenhagen Wolves. A very strong Terran player, but caught off guard with that metagame build in Game 1, and now faces elimination from the tournament if he loses this as well. Can he mount a comeback? His name is Heshla. And that's right, guys. If you have an idle moment at the start of this game and you happen to have your Twitter account open, go follow WWDaisy. And I'm going to see if I can find out what Heshla's Twitter account is as well, because I don't know that off the top of my head. But Daisy, an incredibly nice guy, a very strong player. I might just link that YouTube video I was talking about earlier. Chat in just a moment for your enjoyment. And yeah, he's at WWDaisy, so definitely go check him out.
Yeah, and you know, Daisy actually going for the gateway at 12 supply this time. Not quite as fast as the last game, but still a little bit more of a sharper timing than we do often see. He could be looking to go for a little bit more one-base pressure, of course. Akelon Wastes is one of those maps where, as far as mid or late game goes, is a pretty favorable for every race with how easy it is to take a 4th or a 3rd base, depending on where you want to place your 3rd. And with the second gas already coming up, I wouldn't be surprised if Daisy went for another aggressive play. You know, a lot of pro players look at a situation, if you're up 1-0 in a best of 3, why not try to do something a bit aggressive? Why not try to throw in something to just catch your opponent off guard and just steal that second game? You know, because we don't know Heshla's mindset. He has the late gas opening in this game, which is going to allow him to go for, still be able to expand, but he's going to get a little bit faster Marines out. But, ooh, Daisy, marking my words, that we have that pylon very close to Heshla's name.
Yeah, that's right. He's going to be putting on, once again, a little bit of early game aggression here, possibly from Daisy. Cybernetics Core about to complete now, and that pylon lurking with intent over at the 3rd base location. Heshla is going to pop in and scout with his SCV. He's not going to know for sure exactly what's going on yet with that. He only sees a single gateway. A couple of possibilities are still open, but Daisy is going to plunk down that Stargate very, very quickly indeed.
This is about as fast as most players tend to get Stargates onto the field as far as Protoss versus Terran goes. I feel like Heshla should be aware of this, should send an SCV to check all the proxy locations. He is, but by the time his SCV reaches that Stargate, it's going to be too late. He won't be able to really shut it down. I like the decision to build the bunkers in the main base for Heshla, trying to use that to hold the Oracles off. He doesn't have the Marine production that he needs to deal with this, but knowing that there's one pylon, all he saw in the main, he's got to know that there's this proxy, and I think this is a great reaction from him. But Daisy, he's got that first Oracle on the way. The SCV sees it. He knows. The question is, will he be able to prevent this Oracle from doing any damage, or will it be able to skirt by that bunker and possibly get a lot of SCV kills?
Oh, and I love the decision to leave a single Marine in the bunker at the front as well. So if Daisy's not paying attention to exactly how much damage he's taking, he's going to move up the ramp with that Stalker and go, oh, I'm being hit, this bunker must have Marines in it, and then just move out. But actually, we have one in the mineral line, and the Oracle from Daisy's going to find it a little bit difficult, but he's coming in from the other side now, trying to get a couple of SCV kills. 2 going down so far, still only 2. See if he can get a 3rd and a 4th here. He can indeed. The Marines now coming out from beyond the bunker. Daisy trying to engage them, but not quite able to do so. And it looks like the Oracle is on the verge of death here. 16 hit points, managing to get away. Number of workers killed at the moment stands at 4.
You know, not a bad hold so far on the part of Daisy, but this is where things get a little bit tricky. Another Oracle is prepared. He might try to swing around once again, and saving the first one was also very important, because as we see the follow-up for Daisy, he is going for that one base all in. He's adding on 2 more gateways. He's building a Void Ray to help bust down that bunker with that prismatic alignment. And, well, I feel like we're going to see a proxy pylon up front here for Daisy very shortly. And well, we do have a Widowmine coming out, but the problem is this Oracle, just trying to keep Daisy inside of his base. He ran and grabbed another 4 kills. He's really hurt the economy of Heshla. 16 SCVs with that mule. He's dead even. And I have to say, this is going to be so rough to stop with that pylon now coming in and the first Void Ray done. Second one on the way, Jarasar.
Yeah, Heshla is finding it quite difficult at the moment to deal with the relentless aggression here from Daisy, just unable to get into his normal kind of game. We have a Widow Mine now at the entrance to his main base and a third bunker going up inside his main. He's playing this ultra defensively as we see a Void Ray about to pop out. Very, very difficult place for him to be in. He hasn't taken catastrophic levels of damage just yet, and he is continuing to work out that work supply. He's up to 20 now versus 24, and with mules, that's certainly going to help a lot. But he needs to make sure he can get his natural down and safe at some point soon, and that's really the key for his longevity in this game.
Yeah, Heshla's getting supply block now, and it looks like Daisy is going to push in. Prismatic Alignment activates. The Widow Mine not able to kill off what it needs to, and it looks like the bunker's gone. He's going to break through the front door. There's so much here. Viking comes out, but it is not enough. One Void Ray shall fall. The SCV's already being pulled back to the second bunker, but I feel like at this point, Heshla has already lost possibly too much ground here. He's going to lose another supply depot. He cannot protect this, and there's a bunker on the left side, but Daisy could just walk past this if he really wanted to.
This relentless aggression from Daisy has been fantastic so far in this series. Really a textbook example of early game PvT, how to try and squeeze that advantage out against your opponents. He can try and walk past these bunkers right now. There is a Widow Mine very close by, though. If he does that, needs to make sure he doesn't take too much damage there. But Heshla being forced to pull SCVs at this point as well, and his economy is basically on the verge of not being able to take this. He's still at 20 workers to 24, but Daisy's army supply dwarfs his opponents right now.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. He needs to make perfect use of these defensive structures, using the bunkers, using the Widow Mines, because a Terran on one base mines more, but now the first bunker is getting targeted down. The SCV's not there in time. He will lose it. The Marines backing up that Zealot, actually helping to kill some more SCVs with the help of the Widow Mine, and he's going to try to push through here. The Viking getting in a bit of extra DPS as well, and oh, this is such a rough spot. The Viking takes a lot of damage. We have an SCV at the natural of Daisy. He knows he's still on one base. If he can hold this, it's possible he can win, but the problem now is he doesn't have any upgrades going for him. He doesn't have anything set up that over time will give him a chance to actually kill this force, and now it looks like Daisy moving in the bunker is going to get focused down. The Viking adding in what it can, but it will also fall. And these mines will burrow. There's no detection. The Oracle, as I say, that comes up in here, uses that in vision. I think that may be it for our Copenhagen Wolves Terran player. He just doesn't have that much. GG Daisy with the 2-0 in this WCS EU Challenger Division qualifier.